Hello, hi, and welcome to this week's power message. If this is your first time here, hi, hello, and welcome. I am Jeya. I am clairaudient, and I do receive various styles of channeled messages. As I receive these different messages, I will be relaying them to you guys. Now, this is a timeless message. That means that it's meant for whenever you find this, and it's for your week ahead. Yes. Since this is a collective message, it's more of a collection of all of our vibration, so all that I ask is that you kindly take what resonates and compassionately leave what doesn't for the person who needs to hear it the most. Yes. So what we do here is we start off with one channeled message, and then we go through 3 different decks to keep us inspired, motivated, and to see what lesson there is for the week ahead. Yes. So let's go ahead and get into flow and see where we go. Yes. Okay, so I am immediately being drawn to a lot of electricity. I keep seeing a lot of these like round cylinders, and it's like they have these different connections with wires, and it's like a lot of, I'm hearing creative flow. So for some people, it's a very, I want to say it's an electrifying energy that's like sort of surging through you. Okay? I don't feel like this is getting electrocuted, but it doesn't hurt to be safe, okay? But I am feeling more of this electrifying energy as a very exciting time in your life. And there's a lot of sparks going off in the mind, in the brain. I feel like this is talking about this growth. It's like growth spurts that you may be going through. And a lot of like, I'm hearing changes and healing. So a lot of people here, you may be experiencing like an excitement, whoa, or this enthusiasm. See, okay, and earlier this week, this is the second time that I say enthusiasm. I normally say enthusiasm, but this is the second time that I say enthusiasm. So that's going to mean something to somebody. And we had 2 that popped out with that because it was very, I want to say the deck was excited, okay? So the motivation that we have for this week is, with love's transcendent power, we can be reborn and redirected. When we open to love, life itself can feel newer, more alive, more magical and meaningful. Yes, yes. I feel like this is talking about that, the sparks, those sparks, that excitement. So this can be with love. This can be opening your heart to experience love with another person, whether it's family, friendship, even partnership, or relationships, love relationships. But this can also be within yourself and your passion and the excitement of pursuing what's in the heart. Whatever this is, it's been in the heart, and the motivation that can keep you going this week is to keep the focus of how you feel, not the focus of what you do, right? We can do something that we're very passionate about, but if we keep only focusing on the parts that make us feel good about it, we won't get all the other parts that we need to do to get things done. So I feel like this is talking about doing the things that you need to do, but feeling the love inside of your heart while you do it. Yes, it's not looking at tasks like, I have to do this task, now I gotta do that task. It's like that. It's not like that at all. This is doing things with this, keeping the heart the focus, even if the certain task is not the actual heart thing. Maybe it's paperwork. Maybe it's talking to certain individuals or getting things together in order. It may not be the actual thing that's in your heart, but you know that these are tasks that are for obtaining what it is that you want in the heart. And as you have that be your main center of energy, of focus, your energetic focus, then you're able to create with this bigger sense of excitement and creativity. This is very interesting. It's going to spark new ideas in you too. And then the second one that came out is the main motivation of humankind is to be free, to express our true selves and pursue our dreams without restriction, to experience what may be called personal freedom. Yes, yes, yes. This is interesting. Yes. So this today is India's Independence Day, so I would like to say Happy Independence Day to anybody in India. And this is interesting because we got this card earlier today on my live daily. This is quite interesting. So I feel like this is talking about a lot of pursuit. You are pursuing what is in the heart to do. And this is done with a lot of, I want to say, honest intention. I am hearing honest intention. And so many of you, you needed to hear that. You needed to hear that. You needed to hear that. To know that you're doing things with the honest intention. You know, sometimes we can have people come into our frequency that don't quite match our vibe. And they might try to say like, well, you're doing this for that reason or that reason. But you understand, I feel like you already understand that you do things because you authentically feel the inclination to do so. And as you do so, you have a lot of purpose. Because the purpose is so strong, you achieve. Because the purpose is so strong, you achieve. This is very beautiful energy. I feel like saying, continue to go on this path. And as you continue to do the next task, because I feel like it's a lot of there may be tedious tasks that are associated with whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish at this time. So make the energetic focus be on what the heart wants to see, right? Instead of going like let's say you have to get, you know, over here in the States, sometimes you have to go to the DMV or something, right? You have to go and get like your driver's license or something, right? You might be there for a long time. You might be like, man, I'm here for a long time. Instead of focusing on how you feel in that moment of waiting, focus more on what the heart is desiring. I know in my heart that I want to explore this area or this energy, and that means that I have to be here to retrieve a card or to get you know, approved or something. I have to be here to get that experience. And so instead of I have to, it's I get to get that experience because I am here right now. And it's seeing the moment as a very fortunate moment for you rather than a moment of, why do I have to be here? Or I could be doing this or that. You think, oh, wow, I am on track to feeling what the heart wants to feel, to seeing that. I can feel it now and I can see it once I get all of this done. It's like that. There's a lot of this building your own anticipation for your creation. Building your own anticipation. I feel like saying it that way. You guys are building your own momentum. This is very I want to say it's very encouraging. It's very noble. This is very kind. And I want to say it that way. And I don't know. Some people here, you might be like presenting an award, receiving an award, or seeing something to its finest qualities. Because I do feel like there's an, I'm even hearing there's an association of penmanship. There's something here about high regard to whatever it is that you're creating. So allow yourself to not be frustrated with the tedious details, but rather being excited that you get to experience the end result rather than what you're experiencing right now. Yes. This is focusing on the end rather than now. Yeah. So right here it says, I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. Yes, yes, yes. A lot of you during this time, you're allowing this momentum to carry, and I want to say be seen. I feel like you're the flower and people are watching you and people are observing how all of the vibrant energy is, I want to say it's exuding or something. It's like there's so many, like, I want to say words, a bunch of words, like, this is profound. This is significant. There's a lot of, well, okay, this is the back, on the back. You see that eye? The first feeling I get from the eye is I feel like this is like, wow, look. It's like, this is really an observation of, I'm hearing an observation of character on one hand, and then on another hand, I'm hearing that this is like an observation of your work, like people looking and people observing, but it's not observing to critique. This is observing to, I want to say impress, but then when I say impress, I want to say empress. It's like having all kinds of qualities that are inside of your work that people are seeing and they're able to go, wow. It's like they're wowed after wowed after wowed. It's like that. It's really intentional, creative, and I'm hearing very niche. It's very niche. There's something like that. It is my, like that, like my, it is my mind that creates my experiences. I am unlimited in my own ability to create the good in my life. Yes, yes. I feel like it's that creativity. Remember, I was just saying that right now. It was that creativity. It's like people are seeing what you make and you're boldly putting it out there in a very, okay, it's interesting because like I see you boldly putting this out there. Like, you know that you've worked really hard on this and you know that you're doing very well on this, but you are not done at what you're doing. Like, you may be done with the project, but this is one of many. You may be done with this right here, but you're gonna, you know what you did and you know how you did it and you're proud of it, but you're not trying to pour it out in a way where you're being overwhelming to other people about it. You're very, it's like having a humility with what you're bringing to the table. It's very beautiful, very beautiful. And I feel like as you bring this out, you bring it out in a way that is allowing people to absorb the full extent of this. Yeah. Yes. So what we're going to do here, is you're going to build on this. I feel like you're done with one project, but the finishing of that project creates an entirely new project start. It's the start of the new project because the finalities of the last project. There's something about that. It's very, very interesting. And I feel like whatever it is that you're bringing to the table, you're not bringing it out like, you know how good it is. You know how good it is. And instead of you going like this, like, look at what I got, look at what I got, you're not doing that. You're doing it because I'm seeing this. And I see you placing it like, okay, here you go. And you know that it'll be seen, but you're not staying focused on it. You see that? Like, you know it's gonna be seen, and you're staying over here, and you allow them to come up with whatever conclusions they're gonna come up with, and you go, okay, I'm gonna take it back. And if you're whoa, okay, I'm picking up on this energy so heavy. It's so beautiful. I love it. I love the strength in you. Whoever this is, you're so strong, because I feel like saying, and if you do well, and if you treat me well, I will give you more. It's like that. This is so, I want to say, empowering. This is an empowering energy. You have a free, that's why it's the freedom, the personal freedom, because you have the personal freedom to say, hey, I'll walk away with my own craft. If you don't want to treat me right, you won't get the rest of this. It's like that. You won't get the rest of this craftsmanship. You won't get the rest of this if you're not going to treat me right. There's something here about this, it's a no-nonsense energy, attitude, atmosphere, yet no fear is given. You are just being a very assured, like self-assured person with a lot of perseverance, a lot of endurance. You know you've endured a lot to create whatever you have created. I even want to say, you know, in the, what is it, the coals create diamonds. It's like that type of energy. You really have put a lot of emphasis to make something happen pretty grand. And so as you're releasing this, you are releasing this with a very mindful energy, with, I am only going to give my energy to those who are exclusive to experience it. You're those who are exclusive to experience it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is powerful. Yes. On the top we have gratitude. Yes. Gratitude. Gratitude. See? Those who will appreciate it will be in a state of gratitude. That's how you're going to know who you're going to work with and who you're not. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. I feel like you're grateful for the opportunities, but you also want other people to be grateful for your opportunities. Your opportunities, I want to say your opportunities. Your opportunities, outcomes. Because it's like this, you know what's inside, and you know what will come out, and you want balance with whoever you work with. It's a very responsible way to work your world. I want to say, to work your world. It's like some people here, not everybody, I know not everybody here is going to be in this, because this is a very strong energy. This person is a very beautiful, bold, strong, independent person. And I gotta just say, I love the energy, because it feels very secure. It feels secure. This is self-security, self-acknowledgement, self-love. I don't need you to look at my project to make me feel good, for me to say yes. I just want the respect, the mutual respect. It's like that. It's like that. This is very beautiful. On the bottom, we have discipline. On the bottom, we have discipline. Yes, this totally makes sense. You want other individuals that are just as disciplined to be working with you on this project. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Yes. You want like-minded people to share the resources with. I am seeing this as candies. I have never seen this before, but you see how like there's like these right here? I'm seeing it like if it's one of those candies where it's like, you know, where they twist them, they twist the ends. It's like that, you know, like those old candies. I don't know, I don't really see them all around anymore, but I'm seeing them like right here I see one. This is the middle, this is the end, and it's like that right here, and right here. And I feel like they're all connected. I feel like because we're all sharing the same resources, we're all sharing the same outcomes together. It's like one outcome that everybody shares, but I want to make sure that I'm sharing things with people in the right frequency, with people in the right vibration, with people who are going to be grateful for me working with them, and I am grateful for them working with me. It's a mutual respect that creates a work bond. A lot of this is having to do with work, but this can also be with love. If it has to pertain to love, this is really you're looking at yourself with this, I love myself, I am grateful for who I am, for who I have become, and the growth that I've made. I'm hearing it in this way because I feel like this is a personal freedom, and you are really standing in your power. If this is love, this is you standing in your power, the power to choose who you want to be with and who you do not want to be with, and what frequency you want, and not settling for anything less because you have nothing now, because you're secure with who you are inside, that you can have the patience to wait for the right vibe. It's like that. This is very, very strong. This message for this week is a lot of strength in it. So I feel like in the next week ahead, this week ahead, allow yourself to really go beyond people's limitations. There might be people around you going, you're crazy, you're going to be single, you're crazy, you're going to do this and that. And you're like, yeah, because I'm really grateful for my peace of mind. You're like that. You really are like that. You're full of a lot of, I value myself, I value my work, I value my heart, I value my love, I value my time. And whatever you're pouring yourself into, it's going to be a success. And understand that as you're doing this, it's okay to feel that electricity flowing through you, to spark and write down your ideas. I feel like this is a really beautiful time to be writing down your ideas. I was mentioning that earlier today too. You should write down, well, I'm not going to tell you should, like you have to, but you can write all your ideas down and go back to them at a later time. Maybe have an idea journal or something, I would suggest, because I feel like during this week you're going to have epiphany after epiphany on what you want to do, what you want to make. And it's just so beautiful, yes. So I'm sending you guys so much love, so much light, and so much of this joy. So much joy. May you enjoy this process of creating what is in your heart. And may you fiercely protect the beautiful purity of that sacral energy, the purity in your creativity, and that authenticity as it comes out. Yes. So thank you guys for joining me here today. And I will see you guys again next week. If you got anything out of this, hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and leave a comment below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Yes, so yeah, I'm just sending you guys so much love. Enjoy this week, and I'll see you guys again next week. Have a fantastic week ahead, you guys.